I tried to get that one, but it was way too heavy for me to pick up. Hey everybody, it's Saturday Night Live. Woohoo! Happy Saturday, everybody.
All right. They'll burn.
Yeah, there's another one just like that right there. I tried to pick that one up too, but they're... So we are burning up some trees that fell down and branches. I've been picking them up all day pretty much. And we had a tornado come through here, so a lot of trees fell over. But it was only on the trail and in the woods, so it was okay for us, thankfully. So I have been working hard. I laid some patio stones today. I think I'm gonna get another layer yet. One more layer, put them over. Hi, Andy. How's your day going, Andy? Ooh, we got a nice fire. This is nice and relaxing after working so hard. Definitely a day of work. Okay, we had breakfast though. That was good this morning. And then we got busy. Busy. Yeah, I think I need one more layer. What do you think?
I think you just use what we got and make it a layer.
I'm gonna keep those there because I worked really hard at putting those in.
Why don't you
So
just get squares? Put them
I'm just going to, yeah. So it's not a big deal. I'm gonna buy, I think, 18 more patio blocks. Hi, brook trout. Recovered? I don't think so. I definitely need a vacation from my vacation, brook trout. I have been so exhausted this week. And then I come home to, yard work, and right before we left, we had a tornado over here. So there's a lot of down trees. I got a bunch of it cleaned up today. I still got more to do, but yeah, the garden. I grabbed some off the garden today, but yeah, there's still a lot to do, brook trout. So yeah, I get home, I definitely need a vacation. Sunburn isn't doing too bad. I'm peeling a lot. One leg is still sore in the back. Otherwise, not too bad. I keep putting lotion on it, but that's the only one. And my feet are a little bit swollen yet, but not like they were. I can wear most shoes, so I cannot complain. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling good. Yeah. I hope everybody's having a nice Saturday today. Hi, Dennis. Good evening, Dennis. How's your Saturday? What is everybody up to today? I know Andy's driving somewhere. Dennis and brook trout, what have you been doing today? It's nice out. It's about what, 50 degrees, maybe 45 now here in Michigan?
Yeah, it's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna rain all day tomorrow. I've been trying to start earlier tonight, but I wasn't able to because we were just working so hard trying to get everything done. Oh.
Went to mow the lawn and then battery was dead.
Yeah.
Charged it up for about an hour.
Okay.
Still dead.
Yeah.
It was like a hydro lock.
Well, not only that, but we live on a cliff, so we had to push, and like the lawnmower is down the cliff in a barn.
So I pushed
So
up the hill so I could jump start with the truck.
yeah, pushed it all the way up the hill, you guys. It was awful. Hi, Charlie Brown. And Dennis says, I drove around checking fishing spots. Awesome, Dennis. That sounds nice. Nice Saturday drive. And for brook trout, it was absolutely beautiful here. And I spent it in a classroom for 8 hours for work. Brook trout on a Saturday. That doesn't sound fun, but at least it's nice over there. Hi, CA, how are you? Next Friday and Saturday too? Oh, Hopefully you can get out early enough to still enjoy the day. Hi, Farad, hola. Happy Saturday. So I thought we would enjoy a nice relaxing fire after all that hard work. And we still have more to do. I want to Do a little bit more around the patio. Hey, we have lights. What happened to our lights around here?
Yeah, plug them in up there.
We gotta go all the way back up that hill?
Yeah.
Oh, living on a cliff is awful, you guys. Awful. Because you forget something, you gotta walk all the way back up the cliff. Yes, thank you, Andy. Andy says, I'm gonna leave you running. I have to get out in the rain. Oh no. He must be unloading his flowers in the rain. And Andy's working super hard.
Yeah, that rain's coming our way.
Yes, the rain is coming our way. Tomorrow I won't be able to do this. Yes, definitely. I wouldn't want to work in the rain for sure. And I know he has like heavy racks he unloads for flowers.
Hope he's got his rain gear.
Yes, Andy, I hope you have a rain jacket or like a poncho. I have a poncho in the trailer for camping. That thing actually works good. I think I bought it for like $1 at the dollar store. It's just one of those, remember that? We both bought, yeah, we both had a poncho on.
This is like a one-time deal.
I was actually kind of thankful, Brook Trout, that you were in a drought because of not having a roof in Florida. So I I was very thankful, but I get it. I'm sure you are wanting rain over there. It was pretty dry. But man, was I thankful. I was praying so hard and we got all the way back home and with absolutely no rain. Just a little bit of dew in the morning in Florida.
Because it's still
yeah, I am homebound.
we're waiting for a schedule date.
Because I'm waiting for parts yet for my car. I have been out once. I did go out once and I went to the school park nearby, which has police like coming and going all the time, so I feel really safe there. And I think that's the only place I would drive my car to walk. And maybe if I park by the front, like in a store, in a big store. But otherwise, yeah, I don't dare drive my car. You don't have a raincoat? Yes, Andy. Hopefully, just try to stay dry and don't worry about mine. Rain comes your way. It goes north and south like we have all. Yes, you said that it's pretty dry over there in Venice. That's pretty nice though. Although I can't complain about Florida raining because when it rains in Florida, I mean, my experience anyway is it'll downpour in the afternoon usually, and then it just clears up and it's a beautiful day, right? So I just can't complain about Florida weather. It's amazing. I would love to live down there actually. I would.
Too hot.
You stay here and I'll move to Florida. How about that? We'll visit each other in the summer. I'll come back home. I'll come home for the summer and visit you. I would totally stay in the winter down there. It's so nice. You're so lucky, Brook Trout. So lucky. So I got myself a nice lemonade. I put ice in it and then I forgot it on the countertop. Again, I'd have to climb a cliff to get it, so I don't know. So, you know, this week's ads, there's Mother's Day coming up, I think next week already, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So I'll have to look at the ads coming up. So there's probably some patio stones hopefully on sale. I like to get everything on sale. Then I feel like I'm doing good. You enjoy, yes, it's so nice over there in Florida. You're so lucky. So lucky. Are you from Florida, Brook Trout, or were you from Michigan? Because I know you have a place up here too. I'm gonna try to see if I can sit down a minute. I'm gonna try to sit down. I gotta walk around some branches. I really need an extra layer, I think, over here. Do you think I need 1 or 2 more layers of brick?
One more.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I think so.
Too far away from a fire.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think 1 more will do. It's just kind of...
You need to level it off.
Yeah, well, I don't think I need to level it off because it kind of does it itself. And well, in time it will.
I leveled all this other stuff off.
Yeah, I don't think I need to do it. I don't think so. Actually, the bottom layer of these, I had to dig back out of the ground because, oh, mosquitoes are ready. Ew! Mosquitoes are ready. No! At least when you have a fire, they kind of stay away. Hopefully, right? I put a base layer of some boxes in here. I might even take some cardboard boxes and put it around the perimeter. I have an idea in my mind for this
Why don't
area.
you take that vinegar spray I got up there?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea
And
for the
spray-
poison ivy, because I did get into some of it. Hopefully I didn't catch
And then
it.
spray your garden off with that before you churn it out.
You were born in Illinois and moved over the border to Kenosha.
Wisconsin.
Oh, your parents were Yoopers, so they lived up north. And your camp is south of Marquette. That's nice. So you're definitely a northern boy. Parents were Yoopers. That's fun.
Patsies.
Yes, it's called Patsy's, not pasties. I learned that lesson being up north. How embarrassing. Those are the best things I've ever eaten in my life. Those Patsy's. They are wonderful. You know, I should try to get a recipe and try to make them myself. They were so good.
I'm sure there's recipes.
Have you ever had a Patsy brook trout? Yum. Those are delicious. Oh my goodness, they are good. And if you have a wrench, you can definitely drop your link whenever you want to. If you want somebody to follow your channel. I can't do it from my phone, so if you want to drop it, that's fine. You miss ice fishing. That's about it in the winter. Yes, there's a lot of ice fishers here on our lake too in the winter. A lot of guys go. My brother comes over too. He's got a pass to my house for any time. He comes over and does a lot of ice fishing. You know, I'm tempted to go out there when he's fishing and scare him one of these times.
Yeah.
Ooh, honey, careful. At least I'm wearing a pair of pants that I already got a hole in, so I'm good. So if you make a hole in these pants, I don't care. Oh, you have to have rutabaga in it. What is the rutabaga? I think it was in there too. Yeah, it's like, okay, that's what I thought. It's like a root. Do they sell that at Meijer? The rutabaga?
Maybe an organic.
I have to check that out. You don't know how to do that? You just know how to delete the trolls. Well, I appreciate that, brook trout. I don't get too many trolls when I go live. Every once in a while. Every once in a while. And you know what's funny about the trolls? I'm seeing those same trolls on several different channels that I follow.
The people need to get a life.
Right, yeah, because they're actually...
Get out of their mom's basement.
It's not just me. And it's several people that I know, so, you know, it's odd. It is strange, for sure. I'm gonna plug this in. Oh, 92%. Is that too hot? Hopefully not. I'm gonna back up a little again. Shifting. Oh, I got it. You know, you and cameras. You know, if you watched my video earlier on the premiere, I am so sorry, everybody. I totally missed it. We went out for breakfast. We were having a good time. Totally forgot about my premiere. Never thought about it once. So if anybody was in there, I am so sorry. I felt so dumb when I got back in the car and I looked at it. It was 12:30 and I'm like, oh no, I totally missed it. But it was Saturday, it was nice out, so we went out and did some fun things before we started the yard work. You guys are trolls. Yes, we are trolls. We are trolls. We're drive by the Yoopers. You live on the below the bridge. Yep. I actually just learned that. That is funny that we are trolls. And you're the Yooper. Oh. I'd rather be called a Yooper, darn it. I'll have to buy a house above the bridge so I can be called a Yooper. That's so funny. That's odd that I just learned that too. I mean, that must be a thing for a while. SFA, good night. Yes, have a good night and thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate it. You're probably in a different time zone. It's 9:18 p.m. here. How about an under upper? Yeah, right? A troll. Your cousin told you about that years ago. Nice. It's raining over there, SFA. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain. When is the rain coming in over here? In Illinois, it's raining right now.
Tomorrow for sure.
Yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be very rainy. Hi, Sailing Cook George. George, if you want to drop your link, or Dennis, you can definitely do that.
Supposed to come in about 10 o'clock in the morning.
I'm on my cell phone, so I can't really do much. And George has a great channel for recipes and stuff. I always like watching that. He's got a really good one for making breakfast that I've been enjoying. Hi, DJ. Good evening, DJ. How are you? Decided to have a nice fire and relax. We worked so hard today clearing up all the trees from a tornado we had come through here. And we still have a lot of trees just kind of, I don't know, you probably can't see it, but they're just kind of hanging there sideways. And we lost a lot of trees out there, a lot of them. But I mean, it's okay. You know, when you have so many, it doesn't matter. But the ones that really bugged me are around my poor garden. It's demolished. Yes. So George needs the hours. I need hours on this channel too.
I need subscribers on this channel.
Yeah, I need some subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1,000 because if you're not at 1,000, your watch hours for lives don't count until afterwards, which is awful. Although I think for StreamYard, when I StreamYarded it and it automatically upload, I thought that worked.
Maybe it converts to video. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works, but for sure the lives were not converting. And there is George's link. So George, when I get in, I'll run your channel for some watch hours, okay? I know you're working really hard at that. I'm not doing so good putting stuff up. It's been 11 or 12 days since I had a video, but I was on vacation. I guess I had some lives in there too, a couple times. And Andy is back. Did you get wet, Andy, out there? Oh, I just had a notification that somebody made a lemon pie. What? Oh, that sounds so good.
That's my slice.
Yeah, I want some. Lemon pie. That sounds delicious. You wore your coat. Okay. I assume you're in Illinois, Andy. I don't know. And SFA, if I had my computer on me, I would make you a wrench so you could drop your link. I'm sorry about that. Yes, DJ is a great supporter for sure. It's sprinkling. Andy is in St. Louis, and I'm assuming you're hauling flowers. Yes, George has a great channel. Thank you, SFA. I appreciate that. It definitely helps me get some watch hours. Yes, right, George? You know, I thought about combining them all in one, but there are such different topics that I thought about it for probably a year or two. And Marketplace Boutique, I don't even know if I started with that name. I might have started with Jody Genealogy, but
You started with Marketplace.
did I start with Marketplace? It was definitely a thing, like, what am I going to do, you know? So, and at the time, I was really working hard, working on eBay and stuff. I thought, you know, I want to do some eBay stuff and some tutorials and stuff like that. So it's kind of like two totally different things. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna start a new channel, but that's okay. I like doing it. It's fun for me. It's definitely a great hobby to have. Keeps me busy. Hi, Shawnee. Thank you so much for stopping in, Shawnee. And Shawnee's got a great channel for growing things. She is so smart, you guys. When I go in there, though, I feel like, oh boy, I don't know anything. She is so smart, and she teaches you how to grow things and just different things that you can grow that I've never even thought about, like exotic things. The other day she was talking about. Really cool. Outdoors with Dennis has a great channel for camping and stuff, and he has a boat that he actually built that he's going to take out, I'm sure, this summer. Yes, Dennis, that's so cool. I love that you built that. It's really neat. John's grabbing some more sticks. Oh, that's a whoa, that's a tree. No, it's another tree. This is so nice after working so hard to sit here and chat with all of you. I really appreciate it. It definitely helps my watch hours going live too. I feel so gross after working so hard today though. I feel disgusting. Need a good shower or good hot tub soak. Oh, thank you, SFA. Says, hello, friend. My one mobile free. I play your video for 1 or 2 hours. Thank you, SFA. I appreciate that. If you make a comment, I'll go in and run your channel too when I get back up to the house. John's trying to stomp some trees. Oh, look at, he's a big, strong man that can lift some trees for me. Look at that. I tried to do it. Those things are heavy. That fire is nice and warm. Thank you, SFA. I really appreciate the help. I definitely need it for watch hours. And George says, Dennis, I will get back to watching more of your boat. Just ring the bell. You know, speaking of that, George, I've noticed like sometimes, you know, I'll connect with people and I'll put the bell on, and then I notice later on that the bell isn't even, it's like they switch it off sometimes. Isn't that odd that they do that? And sometimes if I don't go to somebody's channel for a while, I'm not even subscribed anymore. Yeah, isn't that odd? Oh, thank you, Brook Trout. Says, I'll watch the Blue Angels video later. Yes, we just seen them last week. You've seen them twice? We actually, when we were out there, we watched them twice. The second time by accident. We happened to be just visiting and they were about to start. And I learned, Brook Trout, not to listen to the Rangers. To do my own thing. If you watch them from those batteries, you can see them really good, and you can kind of stay out of the sun there too if you sit in a certain spot, and you won't be in the complete sun, which was great. And they flew right overhead there, so we got there earlier the next time and we just happened to see them because we were kind of exploring the fort, so that was really cool. Yeah, so next time I go there, I'm not going to listen to them. I'm just going to say, I'm just here to explore things. Watch them away from people. Yes, it is nice, George. Thank you for that. I know Dennis probably needs help with watch hours too, I think. Do you have your watch hours, Dennis? George is watching on a computer. You had 3 or 4 lives going. That is nice of you. I appreciate the help. The music channel, digital art. So yes, you know, I love those at night too, George. I watch those to help me fall asleep because then my brain stops thinking so much. You started the playlist Let's Travel and Find Adventure. SFA, thank you. I appreciate that. You saw them in Milwaukee in the past fall in Jacksonville. Wow. So they actually travel all over. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they're going to be in Fort Lauderdale this week.
Really? Oh, that's cool. I had no idea. Oh, Dennis, I need to run you too. You are 130 away. Awesome. So you're getting there. I think once you hit that 1,000, it just seems to really grow after that. The mobile for support. Thank you, SFA. I appreciate it. Oh, this feels wonderful. It's nice and warm. The air is pretty brisk and cool here. It's like, it's really crispy cool.
Keeps the bugs away.
It does, yeah. I've seen some bugs so far, but not too many. So, you know, that's the one nice thing about spring. Ooh, it feels great. I love to listen to the crackle. The Blue Angels have been there in Toronto a few times. I had no idea. Wow, so they travel quite far then. Hi, Nancy Drew. I need some marshmallows, Nancy Drew, for sure. For sure. Last time we did this, we fried up some Peeps. Oh my goodness, you guys. If you have never had a marshmallow Peep on the fire, they are so good because the outside layer gets like a crispy sugar on the outside. That's like the best thing I've ever eaten. I don't usually eat marshmallows, but I tried one and it sure was good. Yum. I wonder if marshmallows have protein. They must, right? A little bit of protein maybe?
Probably a little fat.
I don't know, but it sure was delicious. It was so good. If anybody has extra Peeps, toast them up. They're good. Especially you have some chocolate and some graham crackers. You can make a Peep some more. How you doing, Nancy? Are you having a good weekend so far? We've been working really hard today. We had a breakfast this morning, which was delicious. Went to a place we haven't been to in a long time. And I went to a flea market this morning, and oddly, there was no flea market, which I was so disappointed, but I walked around their shop, and then I realized when I got home that they accidentally posted the address to the first store and not the second store, so I went to the wrong store, but hey, I still had fun. That's okay. You believe they're 100% sugar, George? They probably are because it was really good and I hardly ever eat sugar. And so eating sugar for me is delicious. It's so good. Yeah, and Brooke Trout says, I think it's just sugar. You're probably right. I think you're right. So good. I try to really stay away from sugar. I don't have sugar very often. Sometimes I have a little bit in my coffee if I'm going somewhere special. Otherwise, I'll have it black. I'm trying to stay away from candy because it gives you cavities. Sugar is a food group, George. Oh my goodness. You know what sounds really good? I'm going to start getting some cravings. Is, you know, like the homemade pies that you can make in the summertime with the fresh strawberries and the blueberries that come out. And like the strawberry jam, and that has a lot of sugar, but boy, does it taste good. I will eat that for sure. Marshmallow dipped in Nutella, then toasted. I've done that before, Dennis. I have done that. It is good. That is a great substitution. If you don't have a chocolate bar, Nutella is good. My problem is my kids eat Nutella down.
Oh, let's take a spoon.
Yes! I find the Nutella in their room. Like they will either take the whole jar in a spoon or they'll take a cereal bowl with some Nutella. I don't know what they're doing. Are they just eating it plain like that? I'm not sure. Oh, you're scaring me. There you go. That looks good. Whoa. Oh my goodness. drizzle and cold. You're about to hit the hot tub. Yes, Nancy Drew, that will be nice. I think we might have to sit in there after this to free up our bodies a little bit. I've been working so hard. I laid some patio bricks here too that I had left. And I got a whole nother road on each side. I've got some walkway that I made. And I think I'm gonna do one more layer here, and that should be perfect. You know what else I'm gonna do? I have a whole thing in my head. You wanna hear it?
No.
Come on.
It usually involves me, so
I don't. The only thing it might involve you is I need some wood chips, but last time I needed some, I ended up going to the local gas station, Family Fare, and I just grabbed like 3 for $10 or whatever it was, with my daughter, and that worked out good. Actually, and I was able to lift it on my own, so I might do that again. But so I'm gonna I have some extra black landscaping. What is that plastic junk that we hate? It's like sitting over in the woods somewhere.
Edging?
Edging. I'm gonna take that edging and I'm gonna put it around here. Either that or stones. I might do both. I might do like stones, and then in between the bricks I'm gonna put some chips down. And then I wanna put some more lights. What?
You mean in between the bricks?
I'm gonna go brick, wood chip, and either edging or stone or both. Might do both. Yes. SFA says you're on a laptop and 2 or 3 videos simultaneously. Yes, you know what, SFA, I do the same thing on my laptop. When I see a bunch of people live, I will just run them all. I run a lot of people at the same time. It's nice because it helps people with their watch hours and get ads. You know, it's always nice to have revenue if they're monetized. So I try to help when I can, for sure. Hi, Lower Michigan Adventures. How are you doing? You stopped by to say hi. I hope you're having a good Saturday, Jamie.
It's Jimmy Boy.
Jimmy Boy in the house. Dennis is in here too. And Lower Michigan has a great channel for like fishing and camping. He's always having fun over on his channel. And he's got hot tents.
Product reviews.
Yes, you know, I love the product reviews too, for sure. I might have to get one of those Jackery things. Those look pretty nice.
A little pricey.
They are pricey, but man, are they useful if you're out and about. You got your laptop free 20 hours so you can help. Oh, that's so nice, FFA. I appreciate that. And Dennis is saying hi to Jimmy Boy. I still have my yellow sunglasses, Jamie. That say Jimmy Boy on them. I'll have to wear them on one of my lives. That would be fun. I can't wait to do some more camping, that's for sure. Your cousin told you about a restaurant, the Turkey Roost. They serve Thanksgiving dinner all year. Sometimes, oh yes, my mother went to that actually. She took one of those.
Where in Detroit is it though? Is it by?
I don't know. I just remember about her telling me. And you know what I said about that brook trout? I was like, okay, so let me get this straight. You got on a bus trip. You went to a turkey farm. And then you went inside after visiting the turkeys and ate them? I'm like, I could never do it. I could just never do it, brook trout. But yeah, they serve Thanksgiving every day pretty much.
I'd like to check out that buffet in Pennsylvania.
Yes! What was that called?
What was it called?
It's like a big smorgasbord, the biggest one in America, in Pennsylvania. I think that might have to be a road trip this year. You'll definitely have to wear the one of, oh yes, on your live streams. Yes, for sure, Jamie. Make sure to check out Lower Michigan. He's got awesome adventures. He's one of our favorite people that we watch. He's usually always on a weekend and we have him running, especially early morning. Green bean casserole year round. Yes, Nancy Drew, I could totally do that one.
Shady maple.
Shady maple is the smorgasbord. That is
And it's
on my
in
to-do
East
list.
Earl, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. That's not too far.
I mean, they got like prime rib on
You
their
just got back
buffet.
from a family get-together, a celebration for your boy. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jamie. Oh, Jamie, I'm so sorry that you had a loss in your family. I'll be praying for you. Yes, it's past your birthday. Thank you for stopping in, Jamie, and I'll be thinking about you. I'm so sorry that happened. Oh, that's awful. Frankenmuth for the Thanksgiving dinner.
They got like chicken dinner.
Frankenmuth, you know, Dennis, Frankenmuth is such a great place to visit, isn't it? They've got, don't they have the Christmas thing over there too?
Yeah, Bonners.
Yes. They've got like the Christmas store.
They got the Bavarian Inn and they got Zender's. Yeah, good home cooking, German food.
Yes.
And then not too far away is Birch Run, if you like shopping.
Yes.
And what was the name of that breakfast place there in Birch Run that gives you a pound of bacon?
Tony's?
Tony's?
It's Tony's restaurant.
You order bacon
it's
and
delicious.
you get a plate full.
Every time I go, I have to go to Tony's. Although now I used to eat there as a meat eater, and it was so good. But now, and usually I would split it with my mom. We would split like a breakfast because it's huge food. But now that I'm not a meat eater, it's not that exciting. But we took the kids there one year and they loved it. Yeah, that was fun. We'll have to do that. You could go there any time of year though and just have fun, and there's like all this Christmas stuff that you can buy and Christmas shops. It's cool. You can call Santa if you have kids. It's on the way down to their cabin, right? Brook Trout. My mom went there. She loved it. I didn't quite understand the concept of eating turkey after seeing turkey. I don't get. If you're gonna feed me turkey, I can't look at it first. Oh my goodness. She loved that trip, and they had a really nice dinner. It was one of those like old lady church groups that all went together and took a bus trip. Yes, and Frankenmuth, Nancy, yes. It's a great town. You know, there's a lot of nice places around here. Well, I've been watching a lot of adventure channels from YouTube. And they'll have, you know, it's like, oh, I want to go there. I want to go there. And then the list just keeps getting bigger and bigger, right? I'm excited for the summer. Is anybody going anywhere exciting? It was nice to have a good week and a half off for a vacation, though. We needed that, I think. Maybe a sausage dish instead of the turkey, right? Right, Nancy? I would eat green bean casserole, potatoes, rolls. What is usually there for me for Thanksgiving?
They probably got cabbage, red cabbage.
Oh yeah, yum. Okay. I don't know about any protein. Bring my own protein.
They do have a vegetarian dish, I think, at Zender's.
Okay. Okay. You're raising, is that chickens? Is that supposed to be chickens? Chuckers? What is a chucker? Is that a chicken? For the smoker. Andy bought me a dehydrator, and you know, my kids love like jerky. I should just buy like a big old roast and dehydrate it. Memorial Day weekend, you're flying up to your camp. Your sister is building a new place and you need to plumb it. Oh, that sounds like fun though. You're helping and you get to visit. That'll be fun. Hi, Rides Miss. How are you? Good morning to you. It's 9:42 over here in the USA. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, it's morning over there. Isn't that amazing? Probably Sunday then. Oh, chuckers are good. They're better than peasants. Okay. So I have never even heard of that.
Are they bigger
Good
than-
morning to you, Rides.
Are they bigger than pheasants or smaller?
I'm not sure. In my mind, they've got to be smaller, but I could be wrong. Dennis says ground round through a jerky gun. So I have to buy another attachment, Dennis? I was thinking I could just cut it up. You can't just cut it all up? Okay. You must have to do... I've never made jerky before, but I've been wanting to make it for the kids. Chucker is a partridge about the size of a Cornish hen. Brookchild, they've got to be so cute, though. I would never be able to do that.
Yeah,
Not the cute
We were
ones.
just at Tractor Supply today.
Yes, we were at Tractor Supply. They had little baby chickens. Oh my goodness. Their eggs are good, small but good. I had some really good eggs this morning at the restaurant. I will eat eggs. I love eggs. How in the world do they make those eggs so fluffy? They make them fluffy. I cannot cook to save my life for breakfast. Oh, it's bigger than a quail. I bet they're so cute though, brook trout. Oh my goodness. Too cute. If I had, I would love some chickens, but I would have to have like a farm to no table. And then my flock would probably explode with all kinds of chickens, right? You'd have to eventually give some away or something. When the Chuckers got, you're putting meat chickens, oh, in that pen. Oh my goodness, brook trout. They're too cute for that. Okay, so Nancy Drew says add a little milk. I'm gonna try that. Now I was following Sailing George and he had a really good idea for like making like a skillet and that worked really good. That did work pretty good. But today I had fluffy eggs. Boy, was that good.
It was more than two.
You know, it had to be more than 2 eggs. I think it was more like 4. So I got a whole nother meal out of that. I took half of it home. You have a short about them. I'll have to look at that. I bet they're cute. I'm just going to pretend that they're going to be alive forever, brook trout. Forever and ever. So cute. I wish I had a farm. We cannot have animals in this neighborhood. I wish I could. Although if I had a lot of animals, I think I'd have a problem getting rid of them. Like I assume they would multiply. And then what do you do? What do you do then? It wouldn't be good. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit chilly. It feels nice on my legs though.
One more.
Ooh, that cardboard goes up fast.
Yeah. Hot, too.
You hatched them from your first batch. Nice. Aww. Oh, Bricktrust says, I'm in town and I'm not supposed to have them. I would be in trouble for sure. I think most people wouldn't say anything. My neighbors can be real nitty picky though, some of them. So I would probably for sure get in trouble. I've gotten in trouble, brook trout, for stuff I've never even done before. You have chicken and ducks. Oh, I love ducks too. They're adorable. They waddle so cute. I had one run up to me at the dentist this week. I was there and I had a duck follow me to my car. I had to be really careful. They are work. You had 3. Aw. Yeah, because it'd be hard to probably leave on vacation, wouldn't it? You'd have to feed them and stuff. That's the thing. Getting older and I want to travel more. You know, it's like you don't want a lot of animals like that you got to take care of. I have gotten in trouble for the strangest things in this neighborhood that I have never done. Like move my mailbox or move my driveway or any of like that never happened, people. That has never happened. You had a rooster and he didn't last long. I actually, when I was growing up, it was kind of funny because you know how, I don't know if your school did this, but our school raised chickens and then you could take them home. So of course I had to, but I didn't tell my parents. And then all of a sudden they realized that I had these chickens because the rooster would crow and the neighbors got really mad, and they were so cute. I love those chickens. They would just follow me around. But yeah, one day my chickens disappeared, and I'm assuming the neighbor probably had something to do with that because he would be those things are loud. Well, you could hear them from a block away, bright and early in the morning. Oh, you have a neighbor kid that takes, that's nice, brook trout. That's great. Thankfully, I have adult kids, so if I go somewhere, they just kind of take over. But it was funny when I got home, it's almost like one of my kids thought I was never coming home and took over the house for her own. I'm like, what is going on? The furniture is moved. I'm like, what happened when I was gone? Right?
Yeah.
Like, how did you move a desk from upstairs to downstairs? How did this happen? You ate them growing up and you like them. I think I probably had a little, I'm sure I had a little bit of everything, I think, growing up. That's actually one reason why I don't eat meat anymore, because I ate so many weird things. And I had to sit there with my dad. Ugh. Yuck. Rickta says you love your ducks. Oh, they're so cute. This one was a little brown duck, and I almost, honestly, in my mind thought, I wonder if I can pick this duck up and bring it home with me. Because I live on a lake, and I thought, well, maybe I should just put it, because this was in the middle of town. This duck just randomly came up to me. I felt so bad for it. Did I do the wrong thing? Should I have put it in my car?
So is that a baby duck?
It was not a baby duck, but it wasn't very big either. It was like medium sized. And he looked sad on his face. And I'm
sure if you touched it, the DNR would be all over you.
Yeah, well, I feel a little bad about not putting them in my car.
Well, you probably get, if the DNR found out, they'll probably...
Do they tag ducks?
Oh yeah, and they'll probably press charges.
Oh no.
I had a boss who...
They're funnier than your chickens. I almost, but then I thought, what's gonna happen if I put a duck in my car? It probably wanted a ride home. He lived, yes. I think he would have done great over here because I live on the lake. He would have been happy with the other little birds over here. I put bird seed out for the ducks and the birds.
I don't see too many ducks. It's mostly geese.
Well, the ducks they go in the pond, and you don't see them because the dog is out with you. And the ducks and the dog do not get along at all. They hate the corgi. Ducks, yeah. Well, I don't know what she's thinking. Her and her little legs, she'll growl at the ducks and then charge. But of course she's not getting very far. Yes, right, Dennis. I think all animals are like that. Like, oh, there she is. The feds are coming. Yeah. You know, you never know. They might track those. I don't know though. I mean, I've never seen ducks being tracked.
If they have a tag, they usually have a track.
The ducks walk right into your house. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, this one was so friendly. I don't know where I think there was like maybe a little retention pond of some sort right there, but it was like right in town at the dentist. Hello, everybody, SFA. I felt so bad for the little guy. I looked in my car for some crackers so I could feed him, but I didn't I just cleaned out my car too. We were traveling, I had all kinds of food in there. but it's so cute. John is keeping our fire stoked. Be careful, honey. Don't burn yourself.
Still.
No, no, no. Suck on it. It'll feel better. I think that's okay.
Sounds
I
like-
wish I could have ducks, brook trout. I have them in the backyard, but they're not like pets.
Tastes like rare.
Okay. Your buddy in Illinois has 2 ducks. They come back every year for the last 4 years. That's so sweet. Oh my goodness. That is sweet. I wonder if any of these ducks are the same ones that come back. I know that if I put my spring wreath on the door that I got, this is strange because I got it from John's mother when she moved out into the nursing home. And I took her spring wreath. It was real pretty, you know, I always liked it. So I took that home and she always had a bird in it.
Yeah.
Well, guess what happened? It's like they could smell that or something. I've never had a bird on my front door, and I put that wreath out there, and there was a bird.
Yeah.
So actually, this year I didn't put it out, but isn't that odd?
Can't put a
They
wreath
must
up.
be able to smell that and say, "Oh, I'm gonna make a nest
Well,
here."
I can make a nest here and not get rained on. And
You think mallards are monogamous? What does monogamous mean?
it's
One is that one mate?
spouse.
It has one spouse. Nancy Drew, the mallards are good ducks. Andy is back for a while. He must be busy unloading racks. I would hate to unload racks in the rain though. Have you ever slipped and fallen? I hope you don't fall, Andy. That could be dangerous. I hear some animals creeping through the woods again.
That's just Bigfoot.
I would love to see a Bigfoot. I actually totally believe in Bigfoot, but I think it's more like a ghostly Bigfoot. I think it's like a, what do you call it?
An
I
alien?
can't say the word, like a poltergeist.
An alien?
Or that. I think they're totally
Did you ever
real.
watch $6 Million Man? They had Bigfoot on there, and they were aliens.
No, I have
Back
no
in the
idea.
70s.
I don't watch 70s movies. I got no idea what
It
you're
was a
talking
TV
about.
show.
Well, you grew up in a different generation than I did. I have no idea. You have racks of... Oh, no. Can I have a little bit of that water, please? Pass it. You have a pink cup. It's mine.
Doesn't matter. It's got water in it.
Oh, these Stanleys are great. Did you see the Swan family on the boat? I know I've ran your whole channel, Dennis, but I don't know if I've actually watched that one. You've never been able to hand feed a swan before. That is really
They can
cool.
be aggressive, especially if they have young.
They're so pretty though, Dennis. I have never been able to get close to one. That is neat. I'll have to look that one up. Swans, they're so graceful and they're just beautiful, aren't they? When we did that that camping trip together and Andy and I went kayaking in that lake right there, there was a lot of swans in the back of that lake and they were so pretty. Yep, brook trout says swans can be mean. So are geese. Geese are definitely mean. You know, even when I'm walking that trail, my usual trail, you gotta be careful for those things. There's many times that I've been walking there and I've been running down the path screaming for my life. They can be nasty and they're quite quick. When they think you're too close to their babies. Oh, they keep the geese away even. The swans do? Excuse me, that's interesting. Yeah, birds can be very aggressive for sure. I've never been able to get near a swan though. Do they walk around like a goose? Like the geese do?
They usually
I've
just
never even seen one walk
usually
around.
have a roost somewhere. That's where they kind of hang out.
They wouldn't let me near their babies the first trip, but they let me hand feed them. Oh my goodness. Dennis. That is so sweet, Dennis. Oh my goodness. That is nice. Right? That is pretty cool. I need to watch this one now. I know I've run your channel, but I must have just been running it in the background because I didn't see that. Shoot, I missed that one. How could I miss that cute one? Oh my goodness. I hear that hot tub running in it. Is the water low or is it just sound that way?
It's just keeping the heat out.
Okay.
I gotta drain it and fix the pump.
They're in your video. That is cool, Dennis. I love all your videos. Your jacket that you don't like is pretty comfy, John. I think I might steal this one for myself. It's like a barn jacket. It's super comfy. I don't think you ever wear this one, do you? I think it's mine.
It's too small.
It's mine now.
Not long enough.
It's plenty long on me. It goes down to my knees. You would have brought one home, asked for forgiveness, not permission. What, the duck? I could go back. He's probably still there. Oh my goodness, brook trout! I should go back and get him. Just pop him in my car. He seemed real friendly. Yeah, I might run out to my hot tent tonight. Not many. Are you gonna go live later, Dennis? That'd be fun to watch. Yeah, there definitely isn't many chances. I wish Andy would have left his up longer. I love your hot tent videos, Dennis. And Lower Michigan Outdoors, he's got a lot of hot tent stuff too. Those were fun to watch in the winter. The swans, aww. That'd be so cool to have. Wait, do we have a swan on our lake or not?
Yeah, sometimes there's a crane.
The crane is always here. Does he fly south in the winter or does he stay here?
Nah, he goes south in the winter.
Okay. Let's see if I can pronounce that. Quaquilin. Quaquilin. The small town, okay, that has the restaurant. 104. 104. Nancy Drew. 104 videos? Minutes? 104.
You got me.
The fine if you take a duck and put it in your own pond. Nancy and Dennis, are you going to I think it's called the M25 meetup in Michigan? I'm thinking about going to that one. I don't know if I'm going to camp or I might just go for the day. You're watching a blue heron on the break. Oh, he had a catfish.
Yeah.
He couldn't swallow it. Oh, it was big. Those catfish are huge, brook trout.
Yeah,
I love watching the herons. You're so lucky.
100.
Degrees in the hot tub. Oh, that's perfect.
We've had 104, but it's pretty freaking hot.
103 is my number. One down, Nancy.
In the summer we put it at 100.
Yeah, yep. Oh, Nancy Drew is sitting in the hot tub. Perfect. That's nice and toasty.
Don't drop your phone.
Yes, definitely don't drop your phone. I don't ever bring the phone near. I'm afraid.
You put that, what do you call it, man?
I don't
The,
know
the,
what.
the thing you have for the kayaks, the waterproof
Yeah,
case thing.
yeah, I still don't trust that.
I don't trust it. That's why I don't take my phone on the kayak.
Oh, so, okay, so Dennis is in the way back because of Axel. Okay. So Dennis is going to be camping at M25. Ooh, that's cool. Do they have woods way in the back? I have to look that up. I haven't really
It
looked
looks like
into
a
that
big
much.
field. So it's like,
If I go camping, I want to be more in the private area because, you know, I have a dog too, Dennis, and she's a handle. Like, she's not always the best behaved dog around people. Honestly, I don't trust her much.
she'll bark at me.
Yes, Brichter says, what about a sauna? When you even get it under 150, like 160 to 170. Actually, Brichter, we do have a sauna. I never use it. I think I've used it twice for the dog because the dog fell into the lake and we used it for the dog to warm him back up quick. I don't know how hot it got in there though, but it is pretty nice.
It gets up to like 150, 60, yeah.
Yeah, it was there when we moved into the house, but it's really nice. You can fit a lot of people in there too. And one dog. The strip where everyone is at is wide open. I'm back in the woods. I'll have to see if the woods are open. Because if I go, I'm going to want to be in the woods. Otherwise, I think Susan would just bark at everybody and everybody be miserable. She's a pretty good dog camping if she has her privacy. You know what I mean? And I definitely don't trust her around a lot of people. You have 4 up at the camps. You love them all. Nice. You know, I'm surprised I don't use that more. I don't know. I don't ever use that thing. It's probably good for your skin, though, I assume.
Sweat.
Maybe I should use it. You know, like, it'd be nice in the winter because you get really warm.
It's got that water scoop thing that you can pour water on the
it's really
on the
nice.
rocks.
I just never use it. That's real nice. It warmed up the dog quick. Ugh, that was awful. Well, there is a big... Every time I come down here, it sounds like there is a Sasquatch.
There's deer tracks over by the garden.
Okay. Well, I noticed that the trees kind of go, and there's a lot of big, tall, you know, like weeds over there, and they kind of form like little huts, and I think the deer go in there in the winter. So right by the garden, because it's really easy picking. And every time I have something rotten, I throw it over the fence, so they probably think, okay, she's gonna feed us over here. Plus, I like to bring the compost out, and they eat out of the compost. Usually, it's so funny because I'll come back, and everything but watermelon rinds will be completely gone, or onions. That's the only thing those deer don't eat. Axel is great with just me, but around other people, he looks at me like, yeah, don't worry, I got this, Dennis. Oh. Yeah, he's so cute. Axel's really cute. My dog's good around me too. I don't know. I'm afraid she's gonna bite someone. I don't think she's ever bit anybody though, has she?
She's a corgi,
Well, she
so
bites.
she's a herding dog, and they like to bite your ankles, like they're hurting you.
Well, I don't think she really does that. No, she will bite. She will bite Andy. If Andy tries to pick her up, he might get nipped. So Andy has been bit a couple times because thankfully Andy's a really nice guy and likes to help me trim her nails. So she does not like that. Or if she gets into something and she's gonna get a bath, and he'll put his arms out to pick her, but she's so stubby that she can't usually. touch them.
So they usually just roll over on her back and
For me, but not for Andy.
play dead.
Andy's like a big guy, and that coming after her, she don't like that. Yes, right, Andy, you're a big Sasquatch. Yes, Andy, for sure. Yeah, Andy, you did trim Tommy's nails. That was so nice of you to do.
Scratched him in the face.
Tommy was not nice to Andy either. Poor Andy, he always gets the bad of it, right? Poor guy. I appreciate you taking care of Tommy. Then I didn't have to worry about him slipping out the door because he's a real escape artist. It's funny because every time I go outside, John, that cat cries and stares. He's probably staring at me right now. He'll stare out the window and wait for me to return because he's so scared I'm going to leave again. Oh, Shalisa walked up to Axel last week and no problem. Jimmy boy, Axel wants a chunk of him. Really? Aww. Shalisa's so nice. That's funny how that is though. Maybe because Jimmy boy is very like high octane, right? And maybe it's too much for Axel. Oh, that's so cute. It's kind of comical. Oh. I think dogs are usually good with women though, aren't they?
I think a lot of women have big dogs for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. High octane. Yep. Or if he wears those sunglasses. That could confuse that dog too. He's so cute with his little paws. He's a good buddy. Dogs are great. Mine has like a barking issue, and last time we camped together, she wasn't a very good dog. She did a lot of barking. I'm very tempted to leave her home with the kids. Ooh, it's nice out. I'm so happy it's getting warmer here in Michigan. We got some more boxes. There we go.
Give it a couple seconds and it'll be warm.
Right. I keep a lot of boxes for eBay, and then I have too many, and then I come down here and I burn them up. And then you hope and pray you don't need that size, because then you'll sell something and go, oh no. Oh, you put a bark collar on Axel. Oh no. Dennis.
We had to do that with that basset
We did.
hound.
We had a basset hound that was just, oh man.
Woo.
We had to get one of those for him because our neighbors kept complaining. I've never had to do that with a dog,
He
but
would
I
bark
think.
right through it. He was so stubborn.
Oh, that dog! I can't believe that
Whoa.
dog. I rescued him from the pound. Oh man, he kept running away. The neighbors absolutely hated that dog. I haven't had a basset hound since. I think if I lived out in the country, I'd be fine, like with no neighbors around. You know, that wouldn't bother me, but yeah. Thank you, SFA. I appreciate that. Yes, it is very cold weather here in Michigan, for sure. We had a little bit of snow a couple weeks ago, yeah. Bark, yep, bark, yep, Dennis. Oh gosh. We had one of those fence collars for Susan, and you know, it was like, was it run by GPS or something? So she would stay in the yard, you know, one of those fencing things
Single thing.
with the collar. But she's the same way. She's stubborn. She'll just go through it and get zapped. So that did not work. We spent a lot of money on that dumb thing. There was snowfall here recently, yes. Yep. It didn't stick around too long, but we still had snow. A lot of times, Easter time, it'll still snow a little bit in Michigan. It was sure nice to escape to Florida where it was warm. That's for sure.
We had frost here just last week.
Yep, we came home to frost.
Burned off, but it was frosty for a while.
Yeah. The air is definitely nippy and chilly, you know, but if you're outside doing yard work, it's perfect because you're not overheating and getting really hot. So for me, it's like the perfect time of year to do yard work. All right, Dennis, sounds good. Dennis says, be right back. I just appreciate you being here, Dennis. If you go live, Dennis, let us know. Because I can get off my live and go to your live. That'll be fine. Let's see if I can move this log a little bit with my foot. I've got my big garden shoes on because ticks can't really climb up these too good. I don't know if they're out yet, but they seem to keep the ticks off. Definitely SFA. I will moderate you the next time I'm on my laptop. Right now I'm just on a cell phone, so I can't really touch it. When I'm live on my cell phone, sometimes I'll bring my laptop down here, but I live on a cliff, so it's kind of hard to bring the laptop down here. But next time I'm on it, I'll definitely moderate you so you can connect with other people for sure. It's always nice to do. I appreciate you being in here. Do you want me to stick some more little twigs or something on? I bet I have some. I'll be right back. Let's see, I got a whole tree over here. Need some big, big logs. Whoops.
Break that something.
Hopefully I don't stick you with that. There was a lot of down trees, that's for sure. Oh, goodness. Thank you, Brook Trout. We got this at Menards at the home improvement store. And it came in like a kit. And then, I mean, I am not too good at landscaping, but I did this whole patio by myself. And I put the patio stones down. I put this in. He put the fire pit together, though, right? Didn't it just kind of connect together?
Yeah, it was like 3 pieces.
Okay. So he did that part. And then I just put some like rounding bricks around the bottom So
Needs another layer.
yeah, it could,
Or
you
you get a
know.
bigger, or you can get a bigger ring and pour concrete on it, like they do at
I
the
think this is
campgrounds.
fine. I mean, you could get another layer of those round bricks, but I just happen to have them because those things came from my mother's, I think.
Yeah, we used that for a fire pit before.
Yeah. So that worked out good. She had a lot of like landscaping stuff that she never used, and that's one thing I took from her house. I don't think I took much of anything from the inside of her house, but the outside I took like rakes, the landscaping bricks and stuff, but it's really sad when you're moving your mom and you just don't even take anything, right? That still gets me when I start thinking about it, even to this day. I'm like, I literally have nothing from my childhood. Nothing. But then again, like, do you really need it? You don't really need that stuff, right? It'd be nice to have those sentimental things, but you don't need it. Now, the rakes and the landscaping, I've definitely put to good use, so I guess I can't complain too much. Oh, so nice. I feel bad now for anybody that has to like move their parents. It's a lot of work, and I've done it, well, at least 3 times where I've had to clean stuff out. And at this point, it's like you know what to do, right? After the first time, it's like, okay, I'm gonna clean it up, get rid of stuff, pack it up. Now your mom's house was easy. You just basically
It's because she dumped a lot of her stuff.
I just packed everything up into categories and sections per room. That seemed to work pretty good. Ooh, it is nice out though. I think I could almost fall asleep out here. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. Fort Custer, I fell asleep by the fire. But Andy woke me up and told me I had to go. He's like, you need to go back to your own place. Oh, I was like, leave me alone. I'm gonna sleep out here. No, you need to go. It was like perfect weather. A little bit cold, but if you're sitting by the fire and it's so nice and warm, it's just nice and cozy. You hear those cars? I mean, that's several streets away.
Racing each other.
Wow. That's what I don't get around here. Like, I would never go fast on these streets because there's so many deer. So what is that Netflix movie I've been watching? That's really good. It's super funny. Do you remember what it's called?
It's like the Four Seasons or something.
Yeah, the Four Seasons. If you have Netflix, it's hilarious. That's a good show. I think I have like 1 or 2 left. That's 74 here, going down to 68. Yes, you could fall asleep outside. That balcony that I would sit at the lake too. I sat there until I was really tired and went to sleep. Nice fresh air. We'll just sit there and watch the waves. And that's so peaceful to just listen to the ocean. Oh, I wish that was my view every day. You wouldn't even need a sound machine. Just sit there and listen to the waves. Although it got really muggy, I did notice that. It was real muggy at night. We had to turn the heat on actually a couple times at night because it got down. The ocean front got down kind of low at night. We turned the heat on. You love napping. I do too, Brook Trout. That's why I got myself into trouble. That's how I hurt myself because I fell asleep. There's still that one spot on my leg. It's about 6 inches long. It's pretty bad yet. And I'm just, yeah, I'm definitely peeling. But it's all good. It's almost done. I just keep putting a lot of lotion on. I try not to touch that area. It's bad. Napping on the beach is the best. I'll definitely wear lotion and not the lotion spray. Oh my word. I can't believe I did that on the first day we were in Florida. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad to be over that. It was so painful that I can't even think about how painful that was last week. It's hard to imagine. I just know how much pain it was. It's like childbirth. Like, okay, yeah, that was bad, but you just can't imagine how bad after the fact, right?
Yeah.
Well, you probably don't know, honey. He's like, yeah.
I've been sunburned before, so.
Not like that. Ooh, so peaceful. You know, I have to say, vacation, I always get up about 6 in the morning. And I'm still kind of on that where I want to go to bed by 10 o'clock. I'm ready for bed still. By 12, I'm like a zombie. Is anybody watching some like good shows on Netflix lately? I noticed they had a lot of new stuff since I've been on there. That one's good, the 4 seasons. And then you were watching something good yesterday, but then the sequence videos after like a first couple ones were like just really gross, and then I was turned off to that. That was a new one too. You're hitting the hay. Have a good night, Brook Trout. I think I'm gonna get off too. I appreciate you being here so long, Brook Trout, and hanging out and helping my hours. Definitely appreciate that. Always nice talking to you and hearing what's going on in Florida. It's a beautiful place. I'm glad I got to go for a while. I hope everyone has a really nice weekend, and thanks for stopping in. Hi, Randy. I was just about to get off, Randy. Thanks for coming in. And Crafty Witch, I know, was going live tonight, so she might still be live. And if she's still live, I'm going to stop in and say hi to her. So you can check to see if she's still live. Oh no, says Randy. Hi, Steph. You guys are all coming in. Hi, Stephanie. How's your Saturday going? You having a good Saturday? I know Crafty Witch was having a monetization live. I have to go live though when I can, because it's hard for me to get those moments. Yeah, she's probably still live. She's live a lot, so maybe. She might still be up to that. You're still struggling with being sick. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Stephanie. That sucks. You can't kick it. It's hard when you're sick because then it's, you know, there's so much to do that you got to catch up on. Oh, I got something in my eye. Oh. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get going. I got something in my eye. I hope you have a great night, everyone. I'll talk. Can you click that off, honey? I literally have something in my eye. I cannot see. No kidding. Click that little X for me. I'm sorry. Have a good weekend, everybody.
This up here.
Okay.